Hi everyone, Michele Courage here from michellecourage.com. As you can see in the background, the boxes are being packed slowly being the operative word. We're moving soon. As a family, we're moving out of Wellington and into the country. My soul is calling me for that. But what I did want to talk to you today about the energy sessions, the healing sessions that I am doing at the moment. Oh my word. I've just finished one about 2 hours ago. Wow. So I want to start walking you through a little bit around what I am doing in my healing sessions. So this lady, the client had come to me, she's got terrible neck problems. In the first session, we only touched on that. First session is the soul alignment session, where she was talking about, that she's got this health problem, and we kind of did a soul alignment session. My soul alignment session is what I tap into your higher self, and then they relay messages through a written piece. I channel that message to you, what you need to start working on instantly. I do some clearance with dragon energy just to get the cobwebs out. I've been called a chimney sweeper, like basically clearing your channels. And I just wanted to talk to you today about the second session that this lady had with me. The second session is like a soul recoding session. And wow, I work with the Arcturians in this. The Arcturians have got so much medical knowledge. They work with technology, and this is what came through today. She had, because I tap into the Akashic Records during the healing session. And what came through today was, I always go back, I asked to be shown what needs the Akashic record that needs to be seen to help the soul who's in front of me to move the quickest. What needs to shift for them to move? Because as a higher self, you'll want to shift the biggest thing that's holding you back in this lifetime to move on. And to move through that and clear that or whatever. And I asked to get shown the very first lifetime that this neck problem started. And I got shown a lifetime where she had a yoke put on, those things where they used to put it around the neck and the hands were like in it, as punishment, very heavy. And they welded it on. With a wood, welded it. So only a blacksmith could take it off. And unfortunately what happened was the blacksmith would travel. I remember seeing this, but my guide said to me, the blacksmith would travel to the different towns because they were very sought after. And the blacksmith died. And it was a very long time before the blacksmith could come back and she could be, or he, I'm not sure if it was a he or a she, could be released from this yoke. And the damage that it did, once they took it off, once the blacksmith did come back and they took this, she managed to get this yoke taken off. It had damaged her nerve endings so badly, she couldn't hold her head up, she couldn't hold her neck up. And this is what is happening in this lifetime too. It's just been really bad around her neck. And, oh my God. We were lying on, she's lying on my bed behind me. I put a bed up just for comfort's sake, so the client is flat-ish. You can sit up, but basically just flattish. And I bring in the Arcturians, and the Arcturians started working on her, taking old little energy codes out. And what they showed me was her having how to heal, what they were doing and how she could go further. And they were using modern in our word is modern, but I mean this is like technology that we don't even know. Taking this, it's a photon light energy, photon energy. They've showed me this collar type thing where they had designed a thing that uses this. It's a type of radiation, but it doesn't damage any cells. It only fixes the cells that are not actually connecting and firing. And they showed me how they put this on her neck and the neck area, especially at the back area, and how that therapy, how they were helping her to, helping her energetic body in that lifetime, showing it that it would ripple, and having shown me the first lifetime where it started with a yolk. Oh my goodness. It's incredible what I'm learning and how, because I know we're living these lives concurrently. So the work that she did today as a soul has rippled through forwards and backwards in time to heal that which will be coming forward, and we're living in this lifetime. Now, I know that's quite a lot to take in for some, and that's okay. But yeah, it was mind-blowing today how that was shown to be, how it works, and how the Arcturian influence, obviously a higher Arcturian of herself, has made that possible so that she can access this technology. And then they explain to her how to tap into that energy again to carry on her healings. I mean, wow. It was just amazing. And like I said, I am just the messenger. I just help you tap into the remembrance. It's not me who's doing this. I am not the word healer is quite a heavy thing to carry. It's not about that. It's me helping you to access your own healing, because what they explained to me to explain to her is how to do this and how to overcome this healing issue, this body issue, which is an energetic issue that needs to be sorted out. By clearing her Akashic Records, I helped her using the dragon energy to clear that, bringing in the Arcturians, and then we tapped into Metatron, Archangel Metatron's energy, to help with the emotional side of what the damage that is caused, and helping her. And Archangel Raphael came in, and when we looked up Archangel Raphael at the end, just hang on, let me just find it. Archangel Raphael, I used the little booklet and the cards of Diana Cooper, because I could see Archangel Raphael was there, or I know, I have a sense of knowing. And it says, see with enlightened eyes open to abundance and the abundance of healing. And when you read in the little notebook, the little book about Raphael's energy and how he helps, it was absolutely spot on for her. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you today about it, about the healing sessions that I do. The recoding sessions, soul code energy sessions that I do, I only do that as a second session. I need the soul, or the soul that comes to me more often than not needs the soul alignment session, the energy alignment session first, because that is where we open up the channels, start the DNA cellular healing, start the clearing, because there's a lot of clearing involved in these sessions, because that is how we can move forward, by clearing the Akashic records, the karmic ties, the residual energies that have gathered in our bodies. There's always a lot of heat around the legs, because the legs are where we store all our Akashic records, all our memories, or mostly anyway, because if there's massive traumatic things that happen to a soul, that gets stored in their cellular memories and DNA, and that needs to be helped to be cleared. So yes, I just thought I would chat to you today a little bit about the kind of work that I do, and prefer in person. In person is just so incredible. It's just so much more powerful. I'm sorry. I love the idea And I know I have done distance healing, but in person, wow, it's great for me and the person. You know, every time as a healer you access into this beautiful healing energy, you benefit as well. So yeah, feeling very energized. I think my client, she said to me after her first session, the soul alignment session, there was a lot of stuff that came up for her, and she'd been working through a lot of that. And what happens with me when you work with me, your soul is kind of almost getting to that point where it's going, hey, let's just get on with this now. And yeah, the people who come to me are usually have masses amount of stuff to get through in a short time, and their soul has basically gone, hey, we've got to get on with it. So yeah, really interesting. I'm starting to deal with a lot of trauma, big trauma, and the big trauma that gets cleared systematically. But the bigger traumas the trauma that holds you back in this lifetime now is normally the one that we address first, because, and this can take months. It's not a, oh, let's just quickly do this in 2 weeks time, you know. This client saw me, I think in October, and or November, October, end of October, I think. So it's about clearing, going back, doing the work, allowing it to shift, allowing it to see how it shifts in your life, and then knowing within, I like to do a soul recoding, the second session within 3 months of the first session, because it just works better that way. It's more potent. So yes, amazing. And I've made a vow to start speaking about this now. It's part of my issue about getting through. One of my very first lifetimes where I decided I didn't want to be a healer anymore is where I got my hands chopped off because I was working on people, and obviously was in the times where it wasn't allowed, and I had my hands chopped off. And in that Akashic record came up for me to clear and shift and access so that I could move forward in the work that I needed to do in this lifetime. So yeah, it's really fascinating. The spiritual work and working with the Galactics, the Arcturians are so amazing, so intense, so direct, and so amazing that this photon light energy, this collar thing that they were working on, is the future. So I'm sure somebody around in the planet, somewhere on this earth, is working on that kind of technology. This LED technology that we use to help the skin, that is going to be the next big thing, I'm sure, in healing cellular DNA, cellular structure within the body on a sort of cancer radiation situation. I know it's coming. It's got to be coming. And yeah, I'm excited. I have been told that the next sort of 10 to 15 years are just going to be exponential in the medical technology situation on Earth. So the inventions and it's going to be like the Industrial Revolution was. It's going to be that kind of revolutionary stuff. It's going to absolutely unearth and come up to the fore for Earth in the next 10 to 15 years. I'm really excited about that too. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to leave that, and I will chat to you soon another time. MichelleCourage.com. Chat to you soon. Bye.